So I'm in between meetings at lunchtime, so I thought it might be fun just to kind of go over a short video on the cases that I use with my iPhone 13 mini. The selections that I have their own purpose and reason for their existence, so let's just start from the beginning. The very first case I bought after I bought my phone is this one from TORRAS. It's really cheap. It's 16 bucks. It's not MagSafe compatible. I bought it because I wanted to show off the color of my phone. I really like this green and I wanted to show it off. And it was very obvious when I bought it that it wasn't really going to be MagSafe compatible, that there's not a whole ton of protection here, but it looked nice and it felt good, so I went ahead and bought it. Plus it was super cheap. The next case I bought basically at the same time is this one from Spigen. Now this is MagSafe compatible, as you can see in the back here, and it's just a little sturdier than my TORRAS case. Now this Spigen case is listed as 20 bucks, but I think the original price was 45. That seems pretty expensive. I think 20 is more reasonable. It feels really good, and the tactile grip on here really helps it fit into your hand really nicely. And the case goes on really easy, and the green does kind of peek out the back here. Yeah, it's a light case and there's not much to it. There is a ridge along the edge here, so it kind of helps keep the face of the phone off the table, but not by much. Let's put this one aside for a second. Okay, the third case I bought is this one from Moment, and the reason why I bought this is because I have these extra lenses that sometimes I like to use when I take pictures and video on my iPhone. But in order for this to work, you have to buy one of their special cases that has this external mounting system built into it. So basically the lens goes on like this and is attached externally to your phone. Now this case is the trickiest to put on, and it's pretty sturdy. It's got a good grip. The buttons are really nice. The raised edge on the inside is not much different from this clear front one from TORRAS. The aesthetics of it, I mean, while it's clear and I can see it, I think I bought this case because it was cheaper, not because I liked the clear aspect of the case. I personally don't like these clear MagSafe compatible cases because I don't like this white circle and this white line. I just think it looks weird. But again, with the phone in place, you put this lens on, and now I can take telephoto pictures with this lens on there. And there's other lenses they sell as well that I use. This is the trickiest one to take off. Let's see if I can't get it off here. Almost. Okay, got it. All right, price-wise, this one's a little deceiving because the case itself is $20, but you also have to buy this insert for the lens. Now this insert is $5. Now if you when you order from their website, there's an $11 delivery charge. And if you decide, well, screw that, I'm going to buy it off of Amazon, well, Amazon has the $11 delivery charge built into it. So it doesn't matter where you buy it from, you're going to pay the $37 that I think I paid total for this case. Now the last case I bought is this one from Mous. Now not only does the name rhyme with my last name, which was a great selling point, but it's also got this kind of nice wood finish. Now they claim this is real walnut. I don't know if it is or isn't, but it looks really good. This is also MagSafe compatible, and it's also the most expensive case of the four that I have here. This was $54. On the inside, they've got these kind of shock absorber strips, these green strips that you can see. And it's supposed to absorb the impact if you were to drop the case or drop the phone with the case on. Now when I put this on, it goes on pretty easily. It really does. Okay, there we go. And this case feels really nice. It fits in my hand real nice. The edges are kind of matte finished, so there's a good grip to it. And the other interesting thing is this edge around the lenses is not as raised as the other three. I think it's because the back is just a little thicker than the rest. Like on this one right here, it's hard to see. Maybe I'll do some closer up shots. This is raised much higher than this one right here. Another interesting thing about this case is that the edges on the corners are higher than in the middle of the frame. So that just allows there to be a little more clearance when your phone is face down on the table. It also means there's a little gap right here. It's probably pretty hard to see, and I'll do a close-up shot later. You can see how the light shines under it. Kind of reminds me of a little table. I'll take some pictures of how you can really see how these edges on the corners are higher than in the middle. All right, so let's take this off. It's also a little tricky to take off. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Let's just do a weight test. See what's heavier. All right, so let's start with the one I bought originally. This one is 19 grams. It kind of makes sense because there's not much to it and it's not MagSafe compatible. So that's 19. The Spigen is 31. Okay, 31 grams. The Moment case is 32 grams. I left the insert in place because you wouldn't use this case without it. 32. And finally the Mous case, 28. Interesting. So this is the sturdiest. It has the most protection, and it's also the lightest of the MagSafe compatible cases. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's talk use cases. When would I use one case over the other? This is strictly for show. You know, you show the color. It offers, minimal protection. It's not going to save any case from a drop or anything like that. I don't know. If you're going out and you know you're going to be in a place where if you drop your phone, it's probably wind up being okay anyhow, this might be a good choice. The Spigen case is a great all-arounder case. I use this now that I have the Mous case, I use this primarily when I'm going out on the bike or a run or going to the gym. It's kind of a no-nonsense case. If it gets damaged by something on my run or ride or whatever, I won't care. But again, it's pretty grippy and it fits in all my cases really nicely. The Moment case really only has one use case. It's when you want to use one of their proprietary lenses for special photography or video. I mean, it's totally functional and you can use it. If you use these lenses a lot or all the time, maybe you leave it on all the time. But for me, I only use it if I'm going to use one of those special lenses. The Mous case is the sturdiest and can handle drops the best of all three of these. It's a good all-arounder. I really like this walnut face, so I might be less apt to take it out on a bike ride or something like that. On that note, I'm going to say it's good for everything except for going out on the bike. So why am I talking about this? I mean, it's an iPhone 15 world now. Why do I care about iPhone 13 mini accessories? Well, this iPhone 13 mini as a phone itself is really, really reliable. It's got a good chip in it. The cameras and lenses on it are great. It's a good size factor for me, and I really love this phone. I'm gonna keep using it until the operating system is just too much for the internals of this phone to handle, which makes me think it's probably going to be good through maybe the iPhone 18. So as long as I have this phone, there's going to be gadgets for it. I'm going to buy them and I'm going to talk about them. So Why not talk about 13 products in a 15 world, right? Well, I guess on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so now for fun, if you think of it as like a hill, this is a peak, it goes down into a valley and raises up there. That's stupid. Kind of hangs up on the edge right here. It doesn't, well, it kind of goes under a little bit. Well, this demo didn't work at all. Is this clear one by TORRAS. TORRAS? TORRAS. 3, 2, 1.